In Iceland, the weather is the biggest character you deal with every day. There's nothing more relevant in your life than what kind of weather it is. Nobody's around.
There's nobody around, no.
I mean, we're off the beaten path, as you can see. We're gonna let air out of the tires to get through the rest. I mean, this is what I like, and this is what I like to capture when we're traveling. Iceland, man. Look at, you never know what you expect, even in these big super Jeeps. Still, view's absolutely amazing. The other thing that was so crazy is like we were here 5 minutes. I took a picture of the waterfall. I mean, it just thought, yeah, you can't even see it, and it's snowing. It just shows you how quickly the weather here changes. Just around 5 o'clock. It's going on 8 o'clock now, so the 3 hours we drove across, and we are currently here. We still got another about hour, but as you could see, you know, the footage, the roads were insane. I mean, they've been doing the only cars that we've seen were actually the snow plows. It's pretty fun driving. I like it, but it slowed our time down, so we're probably gonna arrive to the brewery a little bit late. So I asked Joel this morning if I said, hey, were you nervous driving? This morning? He says, you know, not really. You know, I felt comfortable because you've driven in these conditions and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, yeah, I had training, plus former military training in you know, driving schools and whatnot. But I'm not gonna lie, I was probably nervous at least 3 times. I thought we were gonna die. Joel doesn't know that yet, but I'm just saying it on camera, for the record right now. I thought we were gonna die at least 3 times.
It's great to hear.
Sorry, Joel. Is it Arn, or was it, how do you pronounce your...
My name?
Yeah. Because I am horrible with any pronunciation here in Iceland, so...
Also, I thought that would be very cool to call me Árni.
Árni, okay.
Yeah, but of course that's not cool.
Yeah.
That's just like, that's very old fashioned, and my name in Icelandic is Árni.
Yeah, see, I'm not trying that.
Well, what we are brewing now is a session IPA. This is a one-off beer. You can relax, you don't have to have everything exactly the same as last time, because nobody's going to notice. You cannot compare it to anything. Yeah. This brew house is an English style. Okay. Single infusion, so you have to play only with one temperature.
How long have you had this equipment? Because you started in 2011.
Yes,
yeah.
This is the original.
This is the original
one.
Yeah.
This building was empty, and I was wondering what I should do with it.
Hey, what better way than to make beer and use it for that, right? I like it. So right now, like, just to get caught up, milling process happened into the mash tun.
Yeah.
We're making a session IPA.
Yeah. The ingredients were 100 kilos of barley malt, 8 kilos of wheat, blanc, and 2.5 kilo of rye.
Right. Okay.
And then I treat the water with calcium. Not so much, a little. The water is very soft. So here I can control the speed of the runoff from the mash tun to here. You don't want it to to run too fast, because then you might get pathways, holes where all the liquid just runs past the grain and doesn't take everything with it. And then I started to run off, and this is, we call it wort, as you know probably, and it's very sweet liquid. And the grain, it works as a filter, and put it back, and now it's getting much cleaner. The surface of the wort gets below the grain, then you start sparging, which is actually giving this a shower. A hot shower, maybe a little more hotter than you would like yourself. It's 80 degrees centigrade. That takes the rest. We are trying to remove as much as possible of the sugars and stuff from the grain.
How long are you going to be doing this for? Typically with the system that you have?
Until it's done.
Until it's done.
And what decides that is the concentration of the sugar in the wort.
Okay. Welcome to Iceland.
This means that I need to make a call. Halli! Halli! Woo! Getur þú tekið þetta fyrir mig? You have peed in the toe before, haven't you?
And I'm not gonna lie, may have created yellow snow a bunch of times.
Have you tasted the IPA, yellow snow IPA?
No. Are you? This is where he says I'll be back in 5 minutes and comes back with a full can. Gotta earn my beer.
And this Chinese friend of mine, it's a keg washer and a keg filler that does not work yet.
Wow.
So it fits very well that I take this one, put the next one on, and then I can fill this while this is getting more. Then close it.
Close it,
Close this one. So this is how I write it. It is Jamie's brown, and that's because I would like to sell it in Jamie Oliver's restaurant.
All you gotta do is open.
Open it.
Open this.
No.
Open this first.
Yeah, because no. That's it.
Once again, gotta earn my beer.
I have lots of opportunities for work. I could be in the stable, or in my bar, or with the hearing aids, of course. And I participate in all my businesses, but this is, I think this is my favorite.
So we've been sparging for what, 20, 30 minutes? Maybe a little bit more?
At least, but so we have used, I can see how much we have used of sparkling water. It's 400 liters, and so it's 700 liters in total, something like that. And now we also have 600 liters here. And now I'm getting so close to target of the amount that I would like to measure the amount of sugar.
There's not a lot of automation, which I love. I think it's great. Like, you know, with automation, it makes life easier. I get it.
Yes, it is approximately.
I would have been like, wow. Well,
let's say it is 45. Wow. So maybe calculate that.
You've been doing this for a minute.
Plus 2 is 11.7. We need more.
Where is it at? So this is the second time. We added a little bit more water, right, to the
10.8. Yeah, 43. That's it.
Perfect. Now you're adding your first set of hops.
Yeah. Good for your skin.
Good for your skin.
I mean, it's good for every part of your body apart from the liver.
Apart from the liver, yeah, exactly.
I will add something which is called Irish moss.
Yeah, yeah.
Is to get rid of some protein. 10 minutes later I add the last hops.
That's that, yeah.
And then we turn off the heat.
Yep.
I will pull it by hand.
Yeah, really? Okay.
And then we just wait for 10 minutes and before we start chilling it down.
Perfect.
This is obviously sanitized because this is boiling.
Yep.
So everything that comes to here, so here actually is almost 100 degrees centigrade.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to circulate this caustic water with here and through this heat exchanger, through the oxygen stone, and over the line into to the fermentation vessel. This is an IPA. A rye IPA, but it's not so pretty as you can see.
Amazing beer.
Thank you. There are 25 microbreweries in tiny Iceland.
Really?
That's really a lot. That's
25.
10 times more than in Denmark. I mean, regarding to population.
Yeah, yeah.
I have 2 advantages. I was one of the first ones.
Yes.
And I have one of the biggest beer bars in Reykjavik.
Yeah.
And I am opening another one.
Yeah.
So that is my strong side, but it is also a chance to take to have a bar. It can be a tricky business. It's not You're not getting rich from selling beers.
No.
And definitely not by drinking it yourself.
Yeah.
Everything you buy from Iceland is very expensive, and everything we import is cheap. The wages are high, so this is a difficult time. It is a difficult country to export anything from. You have to have a good product, and you have to be exotic. Iceland is rather exotic.
It is very exotic. Yeah.
So he's picking up the beers that go to microbars. Those will be there tomorrow night. Free advertisement. I am the owner of one of the best known beer bar in Reykjavik in Iceland, and I'm opening another one, and that's a privilege in a way, because you can produce whatever I want to and I can sell it there. I don't have to go every time I have a beer, especially if I have a new beer. Hey, I have a new beer, do you want to buy something from me? No? Okay, fuck, then I go to somebody else.
Árni, this has been great, man. I'm telling you, man, I really appreciate you being able to open your doors. Lost the drone. We went up trying to search for it. Unfortunately, you can see looking behind that the weather's turning